This third machine, aside from, the actual invention of the wheel itself, is probably the most practical invention ever invented. One of the vehicles that I've been following for a few years now is the Aptera, which is a solar-powered three-wheel vehicle that can recharge 40 miles off of the sun every single day. It's really like having a motorcycle that never needs gasoline because sunlight is free. And they finally, this year, might just very well have a few of their vehicles rolling off the production line here in 2025. Behind me is the production intent vehicle, meaning the vehicle that they're going to be delivering to customers. In nearly every single way. This is the same one that's going to go through all of the testing, like the crash testing. And is made with the production-ready solar panels on the hood, dashboard, top, and tail. As well as the internal components, which is actually the world's largest forged carbon fiber piece that's in any production vehicle ever. The same kind of technology that the McLarens are made from is what's making up this Aptera. The weird shape of the Aptera gives it its lowest drag coefficient of any production vehicle ever, 0.13. And since it has three wheels, it's actually classified as a motorcycle. But since there's an enclosure above the driver's head, you don't actually have to wear a helmet while driving. If for whatever reason the hood did get damaged, these panels are modular, so it can just be popped off and swapped with a new one. Same as the tailgate back here. All of these can just be replaced. Look at all that bed space. A few things that's changed since I took my test ride a couple years ago is that they've moved from having hub motors in each of the tires to having a central onboard motor and drive shafts that go out. I guess they would be CV axles that go out to the tires. This is smart in two ways. One, because now there are less parts to repair, but also there's no high voltage wires running out to the wheels, which made me a little nervous last time, especially if they come out with an off-road version of the Aptera, which is what I'm holding out for.
Awesome. Here's your seatbelt, man.
So right here we have the solar input, so 30 watts, and we can see like how many volts and amps and stuff the panels are bringing in while the vehicle is actually driving. Along with being extremely energy efficient, the Aptera is surprisingly economically efficient, with their base model starting at $28,000 and the maxed out version clocking in at around $45,000. The maxed out variant will have 400 miles of battery range and a 0 to 60 of about 4 seconds. All the variants, of course, are able to recharge by the sun while driving. Aptera's been on my radar for about 3 years now. With 50,000 pre-orders, I'm super excited to finally see this project come to the finish line, which is production. The solar panels on the hood, the top, and the tail add up to about 700 watts worth of power. Obviously, if you're driving more than 400 miles, you can still plug it in through the NACS port in the rear, the same charging port that Tesla uses.